to the Albert and Billy Show on WUAT AM 1110 and Channel 18 Valley TV and YouTube. Hello, Papa.
I'm ready and raring to go. No, I'm raring and ready.
You're raring and ready. Oh, you switched it up on me this week.
I wonder what that means, raring and ready.
I don't know. I've said it and I've heard it.
When they rear up, they run away.
I'm not
maybe. And Allie's eating one right now. I'm going to eat this later, and she's loving it. One of Papa's homemade brownies. They are really good, and I'm not even a fan of brownies, but I love your brownies.
Well, most people do.
Yeah.
I've not had anyone say, "Don't bring me any more brownies." I've not had anyone tell me that.
That's good. I love that you're so humble and all about it, you know.
But here's the thing.
I loved your answer.
I make them to suit me. If anyone doesn't like them, I'll take them back.
Yeah. Well, they're good. And if you eat one of his brownies, folks, put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds.
22
seconds. That's an odd number.
Well, then it will melt the vanilla ice cream when you put it on.
Oh, well, if you put ice cream, okay. But I like melting the Hershey Kisses inside and stuff. It's
Don't tell what's inside there.
Well, they're going to know when they eat that. If they don't know, there's something wrong with them.
Be a different brand than Hershey's. You don't know.
Folks, he's in the arguing mood today. Well, this will be for radio listeners and TV viewers. It's about the Fall Festival. By the way, the Fall Festival here in downtown Pikeville will be Saturday, October the 6th. Huge event now, like it used to be. I'm glad of that.
Well, we're hopeful 94-degree weather will be gone.
Absolutely. Amen to that. Tired of this heat and humidity. But Pikeville Chamber of Commerce invites each Bledsoe County business to participate in our annual Fall Festival Scarecrow Contest. The winning business, we might participate in this, the winning business will be awarded with a Fall Festival trophy and placed in the Bledsoanian banner. Please make a scarecrow and delivery to the Pikeville Farmers Market by Wednesday, October the 3rd. Come visit your scarecrow in town during the Fall Festival. Please include business name and phone number on back of your scarecrow. And if you have any questions, call Gina Lansing at 423-883-1529. And the Pikeville Chamber of Commerce is inviting each classroom at school to participate in the Fall Festival Scarecrow Contest as well. The winning class will get an ice cream party at Ember's Ice Cream Shop right across the street from us here. Please make a scarecrow with your class and have ready for pickup Wednesday, October 3rd. Come visit your class scarecrow in town during the festival. And once again, same number, 423-883-1529. That's Miss Gina Lansing.
You know, I could dress up like a
yeah.
Would you stand over there?
We might have you do that.
You would visit and bring me something to eat. I would be lifelike, wouldn't I?
We'll say we're not in Kansas anymore, Papa.
Hey, you remember that?
I do.
Dorothy,
Wizard of Oz.
Her red shoes is one of the most outstanding things. Her pigtails.
That's true. The ruby slippers.
Yeah, what was the name of the dog? Toto? Toto. You know what Toto means in Spanish?
No. I sure do not. What does it mean?
World.
Whole
world.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Also, in the Fall Festival, this is a good one. They're going to hold a Great Pumpkin Contest, and whoever gets the biggest pumpkin will win $100 in cash. So I think we'll see a lot of giant pumpkins that day, don't you? They'll be motivated for that money.
You may have to pay $50 to get one, but if you've got 100, you'll be doubling your money.
That's right. All entries are to be submitted October 6th at the Fall Festival on that Saturday to the Main Street Committee table at the Farmers Market by 12 o'clock noon. Big stuff for the fall festival.
$100.
Radio listeners, September 15th, movie on Main, Papa. I had to bring this up, but different people are doing it.
What it'll be.
Yeah, it won't be The Patriot.
Oh, it won't?
It's going to be The Greatest Showman, and it's at 7 p.m. on the Main Street. Yeah, it's a good movie. It'll be on the Main Street stage for free, 7 p.m., and refreshments and food will be there as well. And the ice cream shop will be right next door. So, good event there. Movie on Main.
Yep.
We're bringing it back.
What's the name of it?
The Greatest Showman.
Now, if this one doesn't get shown, we'll put it with the other one?
Yeah. We'll put it with The Patriot.
I watched a clip from The Patriot today in one of my classes.
Oh, really?
You gotta be
It
kidding
was
me.
so good.
You make me want to see it again.
You ain't got to see it again yet, have
I
you?
liked his hairstyle.
Here's a good, I'm gonna let you read these two. These two are good ones.
I can see.
I'm gonna go to that this year. I keep missing it every year, and this is the 6th year.
6th year. It's the 6th annual Smoke Barbecue Competition and Festival.
I like how you said barbecue there, Papa.
Well, I was trying to figure out how to get Valley in there. How am I going to get Valley in there? 6th annual
Smoke in the Valley.
Smoke in the Valley.
Yeah. Barbecue competition and
But
festival.
now that doesn't mean the whole Valley. That's just Bledsoe County.
Well, they gotta call it something.
Bledsoe County Fairgrounds. So if anybody from Sequatchie County wants to come, they can come.
Absolutely, yes.
It's going to be from 10 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock that afternoon.
It's a 2-day event, 21st and 22nd.
Oh, we're going to have 2 days.
Yeah,
What is that, Friday and Saturday?
it sure is. Sure
We're going to
is.
have free admission.
Can't beat that.
My goodness.
They'll have music, food vendors. The food will be obviously very good.
And games for kids.
Yeah, free games for kids.
It's going to be a fun day with competitions and a community bake-off. I wonder what they're
community-
going to bake.
I don't know. You should do you should make your brownies that
Make
day.
my brownies that day.
You might can win some money, Papa.
No, I'd have to give it away. That's
Oh, listen at you.
okay. That's put on by Bledsoe County Rescue Squad, by the way.
Yes, and it's a sanctioned event by the Kansas
Yeah.
City Barbecue Society, a sanctioned event. So
So that means
it's going to be really good food.
That means going to be somebody coming in from out of town.
Yeah, definitely to judge it.
There's going to be probably some awards monetarily.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And now we have the Veterans Appreciation Day. That's good.
I think so too.
September the 22nd from 10 to 2. You have about a 4-hour period there.
Mm-hmm.
These include the active duty,
Mm-hmm.
active duty reserves and veterans come join us for a cookout at the
Right.
Bledsoe County Veterans Office. Where is that?
It's on Fraser Street. It's the
Oh, that's the old jail.
It's the old jail. Absolutely.
But you won't be quarantined. You won't have to stay in the cell. You just.
Exactly.
We will be here to help you file a claim. Answer any question you may have about your claim or benefits. So some people may have some questions they won't solve. And
Yeah, and they can help them with
I
that.
think that's Jimmy Housley and his wife Ginger.
They work there. This is hosted though by Jeff Alpha, Bledsoe County VSO.
Bledsoe County VSO veterans. Well, okay. Thank you for your service to our country.
And on the bottom there, it says something about Rook at 3 p.m. So maybe they're also going to play Rook. I'm not sure. No, they've just put an announcement with this one. That's a completely different thing. It's the same day of the Rook tournament. It says Rook at Nickel Row at 3 p.m. that day. So
they'll be through
two
it
different
too.
events.
They'll be through it too.
So perfect. You can go show appreciation to the vets, then come to Nickel Row at 3 and play some Rook. Can't beat that.
You remember
That's all September 22nd.
Remember I asked you a question one time about the MPs? What did
Yes.
MPs do?
I can't remember now.
They are the military police.
Military police.
And Blake
yes.
Robertson Sr., he was an MP in the service.
Okay.
And his job was to get all the AWOLs.
Yes, that was part of your trivia here not
Something
long
without
ago.
leave, right?
Okay.
You remember that.
I do remember that now.
And then all these veterans' names over here in this memorial, I think this is tremendous.
It is, isn't it? It is. Our Veterans Park is
But I wonder,
happening place over there. You see a lot of people over there visiting that every day. And then, of course, you got the farmer's market. It's two good things that we got.
all tied in together.
Yes.
That's good.
All right. Well, it is time for last week's trivia.
Trivia. All right.
And folks, a reminder, our 100th episode will be filmed at the Nickel Road Music Hall on Saturday, October the 13th at 1:00 p.m. And we will have tickets, and we'll tell you more about that. It's free cost. Get your tickets though, and let us know if you want to attend, and we will be glad to have you. It'll be a live audience, filmed in front of a live audience. The audience will be able to participate, and they'll be answering your trivia questions that day instead of me, so it'll be interesting. And I guarantee he'll make them as hard as he possibly can for that. You better, because you make them hard for me.
They're already made, Billy.
Well, I think you need to do a special edition that day.
Already?
I think you should.
I should be there that day, should I not?
I think you need to be there that day. That's a good accomplishment, and so
100.
we'll have fun that day for sure. And
100 weeks?
yes, 100
nearly 2
episodes.
years, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, you look better now than you did when we started.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I was hoping you'd say the same thing about me.
Oh, well, yeah. Exactly. Yes, you do.
I'm down to a medium shirt instead of a large.
I know, it keeps losing weight.
Does that tell you anything?
Keeps losing weight.
This medium shirt looks big on me. I'm going to go to a small.
You'll be in a small before long.
Okay, last
week's trivia.
Tarzan's nanny was
A monkey, an ape.
an ape. Don't get it mixed up. The planet just past Saturn.
Neptune,
No.
Jupiter,
Uranus.
Because I can't laugh again this week at that. Remember last week? I couldn't stop laughing.
I know. If you allow someone to mooch off you, they are
They're a bum. They're a bum.
Do you know any?
I sure do. I'm going to be nice and not name no names, but yes, sir.
There are a lot of us.
There's a few of them around.
A light activator is named a
Switch.
switch.
Light
It's on the
switch.
wall.
Right.
But now God didn't have to have a switch.
Right.
That's the first thing that recorded in the Bible that someone said, let there be light.
That is true. That is true.
The next question. The extreme degree is known as the blank degree.
Oh, is that the Sixth Sense?
Nth.
Oh, did we?
No, that's not the same. Now that's.
Oh, I know. I got it mixed up. We talked about the Sixth Sense either last week or the week before.
The nth degree.
Yeah.
Some people, they push you to the nth degree.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, Popeye's energy source
Oh, that's
was
spinach.
Greens. I don't like greens. I don't like spinach, mustard greens, turnip greens, kale.
No.
Collard greens, not collard greens.
I know a lot of people like it, and that's great, but I don't. I just can't eat them. Turnip greens, I think, are so bitter. You gotta put
vinegar
on it.
before week
to
it
even
is.
tolerate it, really. Poke salad's
Now,
not bad.
poke salad, Carolyn, the way she would fix it, she would put some boiled eggs on top of it.
Yep, I remember that.
And then she would take the stalks and strip them and fry them just like okra.
Okay.
Collard. I mean,
Wow.
I keep on wanting to say collard.
Poke salad.
Poke salad.
Yeah, poke salad does taste good.
A second term used for the fall season of the year
Autumn.
is autumn.
Autumn.
Only one.
Only one. We've still not figured out why the other seasons don't do that.
Maybe we could rename them too.
We could. We can do it right here.
How would you define summer?
Brutal. That's what I would name it.
Okay, a short note is called someone gives you a little short note. They write it out. It's called a
Letter.
Memo.
memo.
A memo.
Memorandum is the name. It's called a memo. We abbreviate it. All right.
Okay.
A famous Hormel product, Hormel, Minnesota. They kill hogs and they make Hormel bacon and Hormel.
Wait, what are you calling it?
So, what is the best product, the most well-known product that Hormel makes?
Who?
Hormel. It's in.
Hormel.
It's in a can. You buy it off the shelf in a can. Spam.
Hormels.
Instead of ham, it's called.
What's up with these
Spam.
words?
Well, how did she know it?
No, I'm not talking about that. But
All
yeah.
right.
Spam, I like fried spam.
With cheese.
Yeah.
That solves my supper right there.
Yeah, I agree.
The wood that you make baseball bats out of is what kind of wood?
We didn't know that.
Ash.
Ash wood. Okay.
And we do know where most of them are made, don't we?
Louisville.
Kentucky.
Louisville Sluggers.
Louisville Slugger.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon they make those bats where they'll break intentionally so that people will make it more bats.
Probably.
You gotta
Probably
hit,
so.
sometimes a batter will hit that ball just right, or maybe there's a weak place in that wood. But
Then it'll break.
It'll go everywhere.
Yeah.
Go up in the stands.
Shoot ya, it will. I'm surprised it ain't knocked somebody upside the head before.
might have.
Probably has.
Yeah. All right, this week's trivia.
Okay.
A pack rat is also
A
called
hermit, hoarder.
hoarder. Very
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah. They just get stuff.
You ever
and
watch
just-
that show on TV every now and then? Hoarders?
Yeah, yeah.
Woo.
Hey, I had an aunt that way.
Mind blowing.
You couldn't walk through her house. Well, you could walk through her house, but it's just a walkway. Every room you went through was full of newspapers or just whatever.
I
She
just,
didn't throw anything away.
I don't understand that. What's on that show, it's severe. I mean, they
Well,
can't go anywhere in their house.
They must lack
Nowhere.
security, and the more things
Obviously.
they can gather, it gives them a sense of well-being, I guess.
It must.
I'm no psychiatrist, I don't know.
It's bound to be a mental issue. That's for sure. It's a mental disorder of some kind.
Next question. No blanks, ands, or buts.
Hands, ifs, or buts.
Ifs. No ifs,
Is that the-
ands, or buts. Just give me the like it is. I don't want any ifs. I don't want any ands. I don't want any buts. We're going to go like this. So leave me alone.
Okay.
Pancho Villa's coin was a Pancho Villa.
Who's Pancho Villa?
Well, the name should tell you something. He's not an American.
Oh, heck.
What was his coin? What did he use to do his business with?
A peso?
A peso. Sounded
Okay.
Mexican, didn't it?
Yeah, he
Pancho
did.
Villa.
I completely guessed at that.
You had to go down below the border to get out of the United States to find Pancho Villa.
Okay. You're
Next
not going to tell me
question.
who he is, are you?
He was not a good guy.
Okay.
He was against us.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
A long-term babysitter is known as
A nanny.
A nanny. Yeah.
A nanny.
You know what female goats are called?
nannies.
Nanny. Don't you say anything about my wife being called a nanny.
That's what I called her.
Tarzan's moniker was the...
Moniker.
His moniker is what you're known by, your name. But what was he
He's
called?
known by that.
What was he called? The blank man.
Ape man?
Ape man.
Okay.
You never heard of moniker? Oh, come on. My moniker is Albert. This is Albert and Bitty show, but I'm Albert. Buffalo's lake of the 5 is Lake Buffalo, New York. Their lake is Lake blank of the 5.
Oh, the Great Lakes.
New York,
Erie.
Buffalo, Erie, yeah.
I thought that was in New York.
That's the eastern.
I've been to Lake Erie.
Have you? Easternmost. Fill in the blank. A big ticket blank.
Oh.
Big ticket what?
I need help.
Big ticket blank.
Meal.
You don't know that.
Big ticket. I don't know.
All right. Next one. A toy on a string. There's 2 different kinds.
Do what now?
A toy on a string.
Yo-yo.
Oh,
That's one
yo-yo.
kind. There's 2 kinds.
There are Slinky.
What?
Kite.
Kind.
Oh yeah.
Slinky's not on a
Slinky.
string.
What are you talking about?
Did you ever play
I remember the Slinkies.
Did you ever fly a kite?
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever play with a yo-yo?
Yes.
At
yes.
school, when school was about out,
I broke
everybody had a
several
yo-yo.
yo-yos. Yes.
Yeah.
I destroyed
There was
them.
one famous brand, I can't remember what it was. The Nobel
Peace Prize.
Peace Prize.
Oh.
What city is it awarded in? What city is it awarded?
Is it in America?
No, it's in Switzerland.
In Switzerland?
Yeah,
Zurich?
the Peace Prize. That's Germany, Zurich, isn't it?
No, it's in Switzerland.
Well, that's not it. Just 4 letters.
What's the city in Geneva?
That's more than 4 letters.
Well, I can't think of many cities
Well,
in Switzerland.
Well, I'm sorry, so you just don't know that there is a city where the committee meets and awards the prizes. It's not. They give one for newspaper and different things. But the Peace Prize is the one that we think of more than any other, I think. The Nobel Peace Prize.
Okay.
Okay, but you don't know it.
Gonna have to pass on that one.
Well, that's all of the trivia for last week and this week. You only missed 2.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as usual. Wasn't as hard as usual.
Do you think I plan them a certain way?
Oh yeah. It's a conspiracy theory against me, folks.
I'm not asking these for you. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad the audience will be able to participate on our 100th episode. I'm looking forward to that.
They better not ask me any.
I think we definitely need to do that. But coming up after the break, folks, we'll be back with some sports of all sorts for you right here on the Albert and Billy Show.
Never
Byron
heard of
DeChambeau.
He broke on the scene just
I've never heard of him
week
either.
before last. Well, he won that tournament. And he won last week.
He's on a roll.
He won over $3 million in 2 successive weeks.
Dang.
That's not a bad paycheck to take home to mama, you know.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And then I noticed yesterday or today they have appointed him, named him to be one of our Ryder teammates to play in the Ryder Cup later this year. And Tiger Woods made it too.
Good.
Also on the subject of golf, we had another tournament that kicked in gear yesterday, the BMW Championship, and a 62 was the opening round lead. Yesterday was the first round.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods carded a 62, but he had to share the lead with Rory McIlroy. He also had a 62.
Oh, okay.
But there was another golf, and this guy's in it. He may win another one. I don't know, but
Yeah, his confidence is definitely on his side. Momentum is on his side.
can you imagine winning over $3 million in 2 weeks?
No.
2
no.
weekends.
Yeah, 2 weekends, really.
Oh well.
Well,
All right, baseball. The Atlanta Braves, which is supposed to be America's team according to the Americans that live in this area.
yeah,
They-
I think TBS named them that. I think TBS pinned
And
that
it
on
stuck.
them. It did.
Stuck.
It did.
Patricia's mother, she loved the Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
And of course, I liked Atlanta because that's where I could go to see my Dodgers play.
Exactly.
But
I've
anyway,
been with him, folks. He goes and watches the Dodgers play in Atlanta.
the Braves are on top by 3 games over the Phillies. No. Yeah, I believe it's the Phillies.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
I believe it. Anyway, my Dodgers are not in first place.
I hate that for you, I tell you.
They're a game and a half out of first. Colorado Rockies are riding on top the West Division. And
I
then
wonder why they don't just call them Denver. You know?
well, they are the Denver Rockies. No, yeah, they're the Denver Rockies.
No, they're not.
They're the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah. That's why I said that.
Well, now
but
they
I don't know.
play in the Mile High Stadium. That's
Which is in Denver.
And then I did check on Houston, the team in the American League that won. They've got a 3-game lead also, 3.5.
Okay, so the defending champs are having another good year.
Yeah, they're 3.5 ahead. Tennis. What happened to Federer?
Well, yeah, at the U.S. Open. Well, it's been a common theme at the U.S. Open this year. They're playing, of course, in New York, and it's also very hot and humid up there as well right now.
Him more than these opponents.
It got to him very bad. Several players have collapsed because of the extreme heat up there. But yeah, and this was at night.
Yeah.
It was a night match, but they said the humidity was really, really bad.
It had to be,
and he
'cause he had
couldn't
a hard time
breathe.
breathing.
He
Yeah.
couldn't breathe, and he would have won if he would have been well. It clearly caused him to lose the match.
It definitely hampered him,
It did. He couldn't get over
and
it.
I hate it. But now,
I was for him, but
but Serena has righted the ship.
she really has.
She finished.
She's in the
off.
finals now.
Yeah, she got by the semifinals, and yesterday she breezed right through.
She did.
And listen, if she were to win, and she's in the final, were she to win, it would place her with the same number of victories as Margaret Court.
Yes.
Well, you don't remember Margaret Court, nor do I. But Margaret Court's total wins.
I know she's a legend, yeah.
She will match her total if she wins this one.
Yeah,
But
24
some
majors.
of Margaret 24. I think some of Margaret Court's wins were over amateurs.
That's true.
Not
That's
pro.
true. That's true.
So you got to think.
Yeah,
about things
that's
like
got to count for something there. But yeah, I think she has a good chance. She plays a girl that's never been this far in a major before, but she's caught momentum like the golfer.
I think she's got her foot in the door, and she realizes she has a chance to make history here.
Yeah, I think so
And
too.
that's what she's after.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree.
I would think every athlete wants to be the best in their profession.
Yes, I agree with
Wasn't it
that.
Serena Williams that they said couldn't wear her outfit?
And the French Open,
Yeah, so she showed up in like a tutu.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's her. That's her. The French Open is kind of wanting to go by a dress code now, Papa.
I know.
And she really come out against that. She did not
She
like
wanted to make a
that.
statement, and she did.
And she
Well,
did.
she said the outfit that she wore helped her with blood clots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it medically helped her.
Yes.
They told her she couldn't
She
wear
would
it.
have had to have an order from a doctor saying that, though. But
And
for
she
them-
probably could, if you'll remember, she about died from a blood clot
Yeah.
a few years ago.
I didn't
Yeah,
remember
she
that.
about died from that. So she probably would have a doctor's excuse.
I bet any doctor would be glad to sign her one, wouldn't he?
I'd say they would.
Get my name in the paper.
Exactly.
Well, let's talk about football because Tennessee
Well, do we
did.
have to?
Tennessee did begin their season last Saturday.
And it started just as I predicted, with a loss.
With a
Just as I predicted.
40-14 loss to West Virginia. But
It's
West Virginia
embarrassing.
is a good team. They were ranked number 17 in the nation. So I was not disappointed.
Right.
It was about where I figured they would be. But here's the thing. There are 7 teams in the SEC out of 14 ranked in the top 25 in the nation. That's half of our teams ranked in the top 25.
Exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
let me tell you something. Beginning September the 22nd, we have to play Florida, number 25, Georgia, number 3, Auburn, number 7, Alabama, number 1, South Carolina, number 24. All of those in a row. Plus, we have to play Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt plays here lately like they own us.
Oh, I know. Nothing's a give me anymore.
So I would say it was going to be very difficult for Tennessee to match last year's win total of 4.
I think it's going to be
But
extremely hard.
At best, that's what I believe we ought to shoot for, 4 wins.
I agree.
But I'm sure if and listen, here's the thing. We had a center to transfer from Alabama. Yeah, he broke his ACL messed up his ACL last Saturday in the wind.
Right.
So we don't have our center.
I know. That's true. So we're in trouble. Hey, go to the bank.
One good thing,
See, but
this year we play East Tennessee State University.
yes.
You know who their coach is?
No.
Reggie Sanders.
That name sounds familiar.
He was assistant at Tennessee for many,
Oh,
many years.
him. Wait, Randy Sanders.
Randy Sanders. I said Reggie.
You said Randy.
He's going to be. He's been an assistant all these years, but he got his chance to be a head coach. He is going to be the coach of that team tomorrow.
Wow.
They play at 3:00. Tennessee.
Hey, I think he's a good coach, actually. I think
Yeah, he's a good coach.
they may surprise some people.
Well, we'll find out. Now let me basketball. Tennessee's coach Rick Barnes got a raise yesterday. $1 million raise.
A $1 million raise
They raised
on top of what he's already making.
Phil Fulmer raised him to $3.25 million.
Whoa. Whoa.
The basketball season.
But I mean,
Yeah,
he's
but why did they
they're
wait
about
this
the only
long?
bright spot right
Why did
now.
they wait this long to reward him? They
I don't
extended his
know.
contract through 24.
Because our athletic department they're insane. They don't do anything that makes sense. That's
Well, right now
why.
you got an interim chancellor anyway. But anyway, here's the thing about it.
This
He
is the
gets
same athletic director that gave Holly Warlick another chance, like she really needs another chance. She's just going to destroy them more and more and more. I read in the paper where they kicked somebody off the team. Hayes, she was a little point guard last year. So that's going to hurt them this year,
They'll have some new blood. They'll have some. They'll have some good recruits.
Oh yeah.
But here's
it's
the thing about
coaching
it.
that's.
Barnes,
The bad
with
part.
his 26 wins and 9 losses.
Now he's a
last
good
year,
coach. I'm all for him
Okay,
getting
but
one.
I'll go back to him. Included with a $1 million contract
Yeah.
raise, he gets $100,000 a year automatically every year between now and 24.
Wow.
He gets a $100,000 raise every year between
Okay.
now and 24.
And that's
So-
not counting the $1 million he's
Well, he
already
makes
got.
3.25. Next year, he will get a $100,000 raise, and the next year for 6 years. So that'll put him over $4 million before his contract, and he'll be
Dang.
70 years old when his contract is up. I
Well,
don't believe that.
he'll be able to retire if he wants to and not have a worry in the world.
Okay.
No financial worries anyway.
I'm sure he won't.
But honestly, they're the only bright spot we have right now is men's basketball. Who would,
Right.
did you ever think
I'll go
we'd
along
be
with
saying that though?
No.
Never.
I thought our strength was on the women's bench and on the floor. The coach on the bench and the players on the floor.
Yes, our bright spots used to be football and the Lady Vols. Now it's the men's basketball.
Well, we had some pretty good teams.
It's a shame.
Ray Mears was a good coach.
Oh yeah, but I just never thought that we'd be sitting here saying that though.
No. The NFL kicked off last night. Atlanta Falcons played. No, they didn't play. Their opponent scored 18 points and they scored 12.
Oh, okay, so they got beat.
Falcons got beat last night by,
Who beat them?
let's see, it was the Philadelphia Eagles that they played.
Well, that's the defending
They're a good
champs.
team.
Yeah, that's the defending champs right
Now,
there.
I want you to listen to it. I'm just going to read this. It's in our local paper.
Oh my God, I done saw marbles, Allie.
Well, it's
Here we go with trying to get marbles in as a sport.
listen. It's in the paper, the local paper.
I see that. I bet you loved it when you
I
saw
want to
that.
ask you a question.
I'll try to keep a straight
how do you
face.
classify the sport of baseball? Working or a game?
Well, I mean, they're all games, but that's a game. That's not a sport. Come on.
Well, listen. You said it's not a sport.
I just don't see that as a
Standing
sport.
Stone State Park will host the National Roly Hole Marbles Championship and Festival on Saturday, September the 15th.
And it shows the guys shooting marbles.
Yeah. But listen. Drawing some of the country's best players to Tennessee, where they will match wit and skills in what is known as the Super Bowl of Marbles. It's the 36th year that they've had this event.
Where's it at again?
Well, it's Standing Stone State Park.
Oh,
It's near,
is it here in Tennessee?
yeah, coming up near
Livingston.
There it is, Livingston.
Livingston. Okay.
All right, now listen.
Listen. That's his favorite word.
They're going to feature world-class marble competition. They're going to show you how marbles are made. You'll get to watch marbles being made.
Oh, okay.
Patricia's son, Lavin, said he had watched them do that. And then, of course, they're going to have a lot of other things. But this is the only state park in the nation that has a marble yard. It's laid out. The size of it is, I don't remember what size.
A marble yard.
That's what it's called. Anyway, it's in Clay County, Tennessee.
Okay.
And the championship is the most challenging marble tournament where only the finest players dare to compete. It's been a great event for the park and the local community, so it's the only one of its kind in the world.
In the world. Wow.
In the world.
Well, Livingston's not too far away from us.
No, it's not very far. But he gave the size of that marble yard. It's like 45
Well,
feet.
you have that kind of highlighted there.
I didn't find it in there. But anyway, I wanted you to know about that.
I bet you did. I like to saw your face when you saw it.
All right. Abertology.
Oh,
Have you ever been to
you
Cooperstown?
and your marbles, I
Have you
tell
ever been
you
to
what.
Cooperstown?
I I have not. I mean, I've been to New York a couple of times, but I've never made it to Cooperstown.
You know what's there?
Yes, the Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame.
Baseball Hall of Fame.
And it's a little town. It's a little small
Little
town.
town.
Yeah.
They got one traffic light.
Yeah.
One traffic light.
So it's kind of amazing.
Well, that's the number one attraction, of course, there, and then that's what people come for. 500,000 visitors visit that little town per year because of statues of Ted Williams, statues of Babe Ruth, all this memorabilia in the museum itself about great accomplishments by great players over the years. And some of these players, they knew they were good. Babe Ruth could stand up at the plate and point where he didn't want to hit the home run.
Yeah, he's a legend though.
Well, yeah, but Ty Cobb was known for, if you're covering second base and I'm sliding in, be ready for my spikes.
Okay.
There's just things that you see there and you hear there.
Why did Cooperstown get picked?
Did you tell me?
I don't know.
Why does Canton, Ohio got the football Hall of Fame?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense, does it?
Canton, Ohio.
Why can't we have a Hall of Fame or something then?
But anyway, it's 165 acres, and
they should have the Basketball Hall of Fame here in Pikeville then, shouldn't they?
we don't have one, do we?
No.
They have, during the summer, they have 13-week-long tournaments during the summer. That's what helps draw all the people. Mm-hmm. They have these baseball tournaments. Man, live every weekend during the summer. I mean, every weekend during the summer. Mm-hmm. Okay. It is common for an infielder to extend a hand for a competitor to slap when they're rounding the bases after clearing the fences with a home run. It's only 200 foot to the fence for these are young people.
Yeah.
But Cooperstown, I'll tell you, I wanted you to know about Cooperstown, and also I wanted you to know about marbles.
I wouldn't mind going to Cooperstown and just saying. I just think it's crazy how a town that size has such a huge event, a huge thing, you know.
Well, yeah, it's so small, but a town gets noted for something, and people flock.
Yes,
like
but that's
Helen,
a lot
Georgia,
of people.
Over there, Helen, Georgia, Rugby, Tennessee, Dahlonega, Georgia. Little towns get noted for something.
And they take advantage of it.
They take it. Well, they probably spend some money to get the word out.
I'm sure, but it pays off for them, don't it?
Okay.
In the long run.
Nike. Have you heard about Nike? They got into politics.
I've been hearing some things about Nike, yes. Yes.
The football national anthem.
Yes.
They have got in touch with a player. What was his name? The one that was the first one to bow his knee.
Oh, yeah. They're endorsing him now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know how that's going to hurt them so bad? How stupid can you be?
Well, they have this campaign. This is their 30th year on Just Do It. Mm-hmm. And so this has got a lot of people outraged over the fact that they
Good. What did they expect?
I don't know.
It was a very stupid.
Some people have thrown their Nike stuff in the trash. They burned it, you know.
I've talked to some people that said they will not wear Nike shoes no more.
Well, most corporations.
Why should we support them? They're endorsing a guy that started all this bull crap.
Well, thumbing his nose at.
Yeah, with not wanting to do the national anthem. He don't deserve to be endorsed by anybody. And I hope it does hurt them.
Big corporations try to steer clear of politics. And
they should.
Because you've got Democrats, you've got Republicans.
That's right.
So why get mixed up with either one? When you're with the Republicans,
you don't do that.
When you're Democrats,
that's exactly right. They'll wish they hadn't done that. I'm sure they're already regretting it.
Well, anyway, that's what they did.
Because people are going crazy over it.
Yes, they are.
And not in a good way.
I want to read a few jokes
Oh, you did good. He said jokes, Allie.
out of my book. These are things people have said, and the book's name is The Best Things Anybody Ever Said.
The best things anybody ever said. Okay.
And this book is full of them. Mm-hmm. All of them you wouldn't be interested in, and I don't know if you'd be interested in the ones I'm going to read, but I'm just going to read a few of them.
Well, I hope I am.
What can you say about a society that says God is dead and Elvis is alive?
Am I supposed to answer that?
I'm just saying that's what somebody said.
Oh, wait. Okay. Are these jokes, or is this where they have these quotes?
This is
quotes.
what they quote, but I want you to listen to them.
I'm
This
listening.
one.
I'm listening.
If Jesus was Jewish, how come he has a Mexican name? You know how you pronounce J-E-S?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
Churches welcome all denominations, but most of them prefer 5s and 10s. All
There's some
denominations.
funny quotes.
There is no cure for birth or death except to try to enjoy the interval while you're here.
Exactly.
Always
That's a
look
good way to
out.
put that.
Always look out for number 1, and be careful not to step on number 2. That's Rodney Dangerfield.
Well, he was funny anyway.
Yeah, he was. I'll just do a few more. Now this
Oh, you're
man's,
fine.
this
I
man's
think
name,
Allie's in a coma or something over there.
she'll never
Sure.
know when we get through. Listen, this man's name is Hallelujah.
That's his name?
That's his real name. H-A-L-L-E-E, Luya. Hallelujah. So he says, man was predestined to have free will. That's not funny.
No, it's not.
Okay,
But his name is very funny.
yeah.
Why would you name your kid Hal Lay?
Never let a computer know you're in a hurry. I like trees.
Amen to that. Amen to that
You go
one.
into a business, they have to wait for the computer to come up.
They sure do. They don't get in no hurry. That's for dang sure.
I like trees because they seem more resigned to the way they have to live than other things do. And this is the woman that led the fight for prohibition, carry nation. Now listen.
Okay. Listen, Allie, listen.
Men are nicotine soaked, beer besmirched, whiskey greased, and red-eyed devils. That's what she thought of men.
Dang. She's a little harsh.
Benjamin Franklin said this.
Okay.
Many men die at 25 and aren't buried until they're 75. Mae West said this. You remember Mae West?
I've heard of her. I've heard you talk about her.
His mother should have thrown him away and kept the stork.
Wait, say that again now.
His mother should have thrown him away and kept the stork.
Oh.
I require three things in a man. He must be handsome, ruthless, and stupid.
And stupid? Okay.
So she can control him.
So she can control him, okay.
When a man brings his wife flowers for no reason, there's a reason.
Yeah, there's... She just don't know the reason yet.
Men, you can't live with them, and you can't dip them in batter for tempura. You can't use them for collateral on a loan. You can't even put in new batteries. Well, that's enough of those.
Those were pretty good. Those were pretty good.
Here's one by Roseanne Barr.
Okay, that'll be our last one.
Men read maps better than women because only men can understand the concept of an inch equaling 100 miles.
That sounds like her.
Okay, we've got time for some of mine. One or two?
You do? Okay, one or two. Two.
Two.
Last week they were really funny. Those Adam and Eve jokes were
Martin was the best door-to-door securities salesman for many years running. All he had to do was leave a brochure on the kitchen table when nobody was home. So then he could get in, he could sell them those securities.
That's pretty slick.
Pretty daggum slick, I think. Okay.
Sure, you got one more good one for us.
All right.
Have you ever done this one?
I did part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Two major Apple investors wrote an open letter to the company pressuring it to study the addictive effects of iPhones and iPads on children.
Yeah.
This seems a little bit late. Addressing this problem now is like your drug dealer telling you, hey man, be careful with that. It's not good for you, but I'll see you Monday.
Right.
Listen, really, two companies have been brought on the floor to answer questions about their product because they knew it would make it addictive for children to use.
Oh, really?
All these the things that kids spend their time in, it's not reading books. It's not even being sociable. It's being
crazy.
It's being tied up with your nose in a screen.
These phones, it's just gotten out of hand. They're going to have to find a happy medium at some point about that.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we want to thank you for listening on WUAT Radio and watching us on Channel 18 Valley TV and YouTube. And I'll remind you one more time, we'll have some tickets for our 100th episode that will be filmed here in front of a live audience at the Nickel Road Music Hall. That'll take place on Saturday, October the 13th at 1 o'clock p.m. So we look forward to seeing you there.
But you
can answer Papa's trivia questions, folks.
But you don't have to pay for the ticket. You just need one to be sure you get a seat.
Yes, that's it. That's it. So we hope to see you there, folks. And until next time, that's it for the Albert and Billy Show.